Good morning, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Lunch and Learn on Monday, the last day of February. I was just thinking, that's the last day of celebration, which means if you wanted any of the free products that you could earn, you need to do that, but it's also the day you need to pay your bills. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Do your shopping first before you worry about paying bills. I think that'll work out okay. So during celebration, you can earn free products. Let me get that catalog out. So you can earn free products by spending $50 or $100. The more you spend, the more you can earn. Everybody has said several times about this one being so strange, but it actually makes beautiful cards. So, strange or not, I don't know. You might like it. And then the catching butterflies with the little girl. We all love this driving by with the Volkswagen Beetles. And the Rainbows Sunshine and Rainbows. This one coordinates with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, but you don't have to have the bundle to make cute cards with it. Then Simply Marvelous. I'll try to share a card this afternoon with this that's pretty amazing. Awesome Otters. Those are cute little babies. At this friendly hello, you get the stamp set and the paper for $100. That's a pretty good deal. And Special Moments, you get all these sentiments for $100. If you gather up some friends and get some orders together before the end of the day, if you have $300, you can get this one, Calming Camellia, for free. But you do have to have a $300 order. Combined. Now it can be combined with friends and all that. So, good morning, Leanne and Mary and Karen. Mary, why are you watching? I mean, really, you're supposed to be on vacation, but I appreciate you being here. That's fine. So we're going to use Special Moments. I just keep telling you how much I love this set. It's really got everything you could ever need especially if you're a beginning card maker. This one is perfect. I'm not sure if I said welcome, Karen, but thanks, Karen, for joining us. And then I have the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, and we're just going to mix and match these. I can't throw these little pieces away just yet. Sooner or later I might, but right now I have to hold on to them and use them. So I'm going to show you how you can use some scraps of any paper. It doesn't matter which paper it is, that you can make some pretty cards. So let's start with this one. Bright and shiny for a Monday. So I just pulled out, I keep a basket of already cut card bases. You can tell I never picked the gray or the brown, but they're there just in case I need them. So I had some Daffodil Delight, so I pulled that out. And Mango Melody, and then we're going to layer some of the Sunshine Rainbow paper on top. You could do that one too. So just depending on which one makes you happy, that's the one you use. Well, I hope I will inspire you today, Karen. I found these on Pinterest, and then of course changed them up a little bit. I can't get this going today. I'm not sure how we would make cards without Pinterest and all our crafty friends sharing. But maybe we can. So I just trimmed these down in by 1/4 inches, I believe. If you like a narrower border, you could do that. It's kind of up to you. To me, when it's a wider border, I can line it up a little better. Sometimes those narrow ones, I struggle. So we're going to cut a rainbow. If you bought the dies, then the dies will cut this, but not everybody bought the dies, and you don't have to have them for this paper. And I do believe that the bundle with the dies is on back order anyway, so if you're thinking you want to order it later, you can, but right now it's not orderable. At least I haven't checked today, but I don't think it's orderable. So we're going to have a rainbow. This is going to be real collage-y, or both cards we're going to do today are collage-y. So I wanted a bright, sunny sunshine. So I pulled out some ombre glimmer paper. And we'll punch that with the 2 1/4 inch circle. Now I'm going to save this because you'll see why it's valuable. I wanted it to have some, I wanted a real sunshine. So I pulled out my stitched triangle dies, and the tiniest die works just perfect to make a sunshine. And then I want a cloud, so I'm going to punch this. If you didn't buy the punch, you can still fussy cut it. I think I'm going to do the one with the hearts on it. The rainbow would look cute too, but so we'll punch this one. Oh, good morning, Sandy. How are you today? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I think someone called me this morning and I said, "Did you have a good weekend?" And I said, "I can't even remember it." It went by too fast, but it must have been good. So, all right, now we're pretty much ready to put this together. We want to use some dimensionals, definitely. We'll put this on, though, with tear and tape, because the back is that slick paper. I love this ombre paper. Might have to order some of that. Myself. About right there, you think? We'll put on our rainbow. We might as well use some of these edge pieces. They'll work fine. Don't ever throw that away. Because it's a good, trying not to be wasteful. So, putting a few extra because we really want to make sure they stick well to this paper. I have been known to put a little dot of glue on the dimensional when it's glimmer paper if I think it's going to peel up. Let's see if we bring that down just a tiny bit. There we go. We'll put our cloud here, and we'll only put dimensionals on this side. So it'll be level. Do you have trouble holding on to all your scraps? Every once in a while, a couple times a year, I do have to go in and throw them away because it will overtake your drawers and cabinets and everything else. There we go. Now we need to put our little sunshines, and I think we should put those on with dimensionals. Just, not dimensionals, glue dots. Just to make it easy. And I'm not sure here. I think if we start in the center and work out, yeah, that might help. Let's see, if it doesn't work, we'll be starting over again. But I think that's going to be fine. Looks like a rabbit, doesn't it? Or a cat. When we get around the circle, though. Oh my goodness, Laura Wiley, I can't believe you're watching real time. I hope you're still in the mountains and enjoying your vacation. Okay, thanks for joining us and sharing. It's the best compliment ever. This is a little bit fussier than I usually do, but it's worth it for this one. Because look at that sparkle. And everybody, this is, Laura, this is for you. Because you love that Sunday morning sunshine. I think we can put one more, so that makes, I put 7. I guess it depends on the size of your circle and how you want it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But I know I thought I had cut 8. And you can cut 2 of these at a time. Just layer your glimmer paper. Doesn't that look like the sunshine from Sunday morning? Now we need a sentiment. And I think I picked, thanks for brightening my day. And we need a piece of Whisper White, basic white. Gotta call it the right thing. And we will stamp this with Midnight Misty Moonlight. This is one of the retiring colors, which breaks my heart. So if you want it, get it now, because about mid-April, by April, these colors will sell out. People will stock up on them, and you won't be able to get much. And especially this one. And this has been a good color for, I've enjoyed it. And let's see, this is Timeless Label. Punch that out. Now this could be a thank you card or just a card. Well, if you saw somebody that you maybe went out to lunch together and you had a really good time, you could send them a note. All kinds of reasons to send a brightening my day thank you. And we'll put that on with some dimension edges. I'll have to cut a white piece for the inside, which I did not do yet. We'll just pretend that. Now, of course, I'm trying to use up stuff constantly. And I think this is left over from a paper pumpkin. And I thought that since it was yellow and gold, it would work perfectly with the glimmer paper. A little more shine. We'll make a bow. And we're going to use another paper pumpkin left over. You know, when you get paper pumpkins, you almost always have a few little bits and bobs left over. And you don't want them to go to waste. So you put them in the drawer and hope something will come along. Let's see. There or there. I think here, because it doesn't mess up the cinnamon so much. So we'll put a couple of little dots right there. Someday I'm going to make a serious card. Not cute and happy and cheery. Do you think? I don't know if I could do it. I always go for the bright colors. There we go. Now, these sequins were left over from the paper pumpkin about something about hope. And I thought they, you know, they're kind of pink and yellow. We'll just put a couple little sequins on here. You can always use a little, there we go, little bling. I like that. So bright, cheery card. Wouldn't you love to get that in the mail? I would. Could send it to myself. Oops. Oh, that's silly. So let's see if we can't make another one. Just kind of fun. We'll put it together. And let's see what we've got here. I pulled out from my box a Bermuda Bay card base. I'll put that one to the side. And then I just pulled out all these scraps that I thought kind of mixed and matched together. And we're just going to chop them up and see if we can't make a fun collage. So I'm thinking of 2. That's not 2 though. We'll go ahead with this one, a 2-inch square to start with. We just stick with just pretty much the same size. If you have one of the square punches, this would be great. I don't have any of those left. When they retired, I think I let them go. I miss them though. Let's see, we need one more. Let's try this. You could easily just punch, punch, punch and make a ton of these cards. We might do some switching around here, but this is what we're going to start with. Ooh, that's bright. I'm going to go with the softer background here, though, so that these will stand out better. I don't think this would stand out pretty. That's too busy. So, even though sometimes busy works and sometimes not. Oop, laid that on a dot. I did clean my room a little bit this weekend, but then yesterday I spent the day packing up the Merrymakers kits, and that made another big mess. So everything you do makes a mess. You just have to control it every day. Packing up Merrymakers, though, is kind of like Christmas for me. I get to see all the fun projects, and it's kind of fun. Let's see. We got these 3. Let's put this one at the top. This one over here. And then another here. Now we need a sentiment. And for this one I couldn't wait for a special occasion. So this would be just a thinking of you card. Wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you, or would work perfect. I'm still using Misty Moonlight, so I'm trying to keep my supplies limited and using up little bits and bobs here and there. Line that up the best I can. So you see how this layout would work no matter what paper you use. Now I did have this. I was going to run this across. I think I'll put it right about there. And just to break it up a little bit. See how you can't throw any of this paper away. because you can use it for something else. Dimensionals. We're going to end up using this whole strip here. It's great. Let's put one right there. And for this one, I'm just going to use white baker's twine. That's always in style. I don't have a hot pink would be pretty if I don't know. You could, you can dye this with your blend or any of, even your watercolor markers or your re-inkers. Or you can just drag it across your stamp pad too. So there's lots of ways to, if you have white baker's twine, you can make it any color you want. Makes it real versatile. Might be a little long. Put those right there. There's one dot. And one more. It is so pretty. It's almost hot today. After we were in the deep freeze last week, we're nice and warm this week. Which makes Robert happy. He doesn't like to be cold. Simple, 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 simple. Now let's add some of our bling here. We can really bling this one up. Let's pull that one a little closer. Make these be more similar. Yeah, that looks better. And then we'll put 3 down here. The power of 3. So I hope, Karen, this inspires you. I tell you what, you better share your cards today when you start making things with this pretty paper. So here's 2 sunshiny cards for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. You know they're going to be cute, okay? That's I can't help it. Maybe one day. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget, today's the last day of celebration. You want to get those orders in to get a free product, whether it's this paper or the otters or the cute little girl with the butterfly net. Surely there is something you would like to have. Just order a bunch of envelopes, order some cardstock, and you will have your $50 order in a heartbeat, just like that. So thanks for joining me today. I will see you Wednesday. Bye.